It should be streaming now. I will have the link to YouTube up. Hello, YouTube, if you're listening. Hi. Hello. Don't mind us. There's I'm not a professional DM. I'm just here. Alrighty. Stream is live. Sweet. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the roads ahead. None of the usual pomp and, pomposity that I usually start the stream with, only because we're very late tonight. So I do want to thank all of our, all of my beautiful, lovely players for joining in. Say hi, lovely, beautiful players of amazingness.
I call amazingness.
I call beautiful. Dang it.
Damn.
Dang, man, jeez. Woo. Woo.
Both
Wow.
of you answered the same shit and reacted the same way. That's hilarious.
Great
Man,
minds think alike.
absolutely. Y'all are ready. I think you guys have been ready for the past, couple of weeks to just cause mayhem. So I'm with you.
Oh, mayhem. No, we're nice. We're nice people.
Yeah, actually, they really are. They actually are. Sorry, yes?
I'm a law-abiding citizen. There just happens to be new laws.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Great point.
Surprisingly, when there's no, rules to the laws, people get,
Murdered.
murdered. What? Well, talking about murder, what happened last week?
Murder.
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 Murder. Murder?
Theft.
Theft. Some theft? Okay. But for real, what happened?
Specifically, Kora was just going to go and find more about this Blackstone situation of them poisoning a whole city. Practically, doing so, they found the 3 kobolds that live nearby the cave too. So she went to find out what the fuck they were doing, and in doing so, she also got dragged in with them. Taking that advantage of it, she started to look into things to see what they found, and then found out a lot of letters and things probably Kora shouldn't have found, and later on run away and then figure out that inside the house that she was in the moment there was apparently a murder. So now she's worried about herself and the kobolds, because the 4 of them were inside that thing when that happens, and if somebody saw them, shit's are gonna go down.
Shit's about to go down for sure. How about anybody else who wants to add into the chaos that you experienced last week? I've got 4 of you here. I'm waiting. I want to hear from yourselves.
Well,
Yeah.
Vretiel with Sisten and an Axel decided to go to the Lighthouse to talk with Lady Starling again. Got into a lovely conversation with the library keeper there. Learned some information about a lord, the possibilities there, and then after a strange conversation with Lady Starling, was given a secret-ish message, as they were very quiet about it, to meet them in a location at a certain time. Am I forgetting anything?
Yeah, what are we forgetting? I feel like we're forgetting a couple of things. Axel, you were a little bit quiet last session. I'm going to be picking on a couple of other players in a second here. The last 2 players in a moment, because they had some interesting stuff go down. What happened last week with Axel? Something to do with books or something.
Yeah, books, just some picture books, Got a lot of information off of that. So much information off of that.
Can you roll me a history check as your character?
Oh, no problem.
Let's see if you retained anything that you read.
That's a 3.
You remember one fish.
Fish. That makes sense. I think the only thing that matters though, is that what is that Mr. Patches is now Mr. Patches Ginger Snaps. So that's the only thing that matters to me.
Oh boy. So, who is Mr. Patches Ginger Snaps? What happened to you, Sisten? What happened? Can you share with the class? Why you suddenly have this new nickname?
There was there's an incident in the docks where I was trying to invite a friend to a private outing, and a nosy shopkeeper decided to butt into the conversation, thought I was talking about her too. And I had to play it off all chivalrous, and well, it's just floated her boat, let's say.
Can't talk about your wife like that.
It's not my wife. Damn it. Oh, what was she even selling?
You
I don't think we ever
know?
found out. Yeah.
I mean, you should know that is your future business.
That's right,
after
yeah.
all.
Right. What was on her what was on her stand in the market?
I think it
I
was
don't know.
food.
I think yeah.
Food?
I'm assuming that it was.
Yeah. His,
All right,
his sister
bet.
stole some chips, I think. Was that it?
Oh no, I think
Crackers.
an apple. Was it an apple or chips?
No. Well, an apple first, and then something
Yeah.
else.
All right, bet she's about to be wooed into donating to charity.
And we are charity.
Our refugees are hungry.
Ex-
Ignore them for 3 days.
yeah.
I mean, my character does look like Tiny Tim, you know? Like,
Well,
close to it.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting stuff. Which leads to this whole question about refugees and, all that kind of jazz. Vardartis, you and your sister, I mean, you traveled with these guys. You wandered the wastes with these folks. You're on your way to do something for your clan. And you got caught up in something in the middle of the docks the other session.
Yeah. This Amadeus guy is being really fishy. But I couldn't hear all the conversation because sister decided to steal. So I had to stop a fight.
I didn't try to steal.
No, his sister.
No, his sister.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the sister.
Zanala. Yeah.
Zanolef was stealing. So then I had to pay a gold coin.
Was
And
it
Sisten charmed Molly, so now Vardartis will be drawing Sisten and Molly together. Just kissing.
Oh, God. Oh, shoot.
is this say SFW kind of kissing or not?
It's gonna be normal.
Great. So it's beautiful and artistic.
Yeah.
Great. Having said that, we will take you all into Dornwich. You are headed to the marketplace. In fact, all of you are here now. I am on the wrong owl bear. There we go. For those of you who are new to the stream, this is the town of Dornwich right here. And then our folks are in the middle of a very busy market street. I think all of you decided to just head down to the market to meet up with each other and do things, do some reconnaissance, do some talking, do some jazz, from what I understand. I am going to take you guys to this map. Just wait for a moment. There's a lot of tokens that we have to download and upload and all that jazz. But as you can see, on the left-hand side, underneath where you have your tokens and right beside the marketplace where you got you guys' faces, all of you can see that there is now a new map for Dornwich. Way laid out for all of you to kind of look and see. This is all the information that you would have gotten from the spending time in the Lighthouse. So all of the, that this entire map is just like what you got for spending time taking time to just, hang out in a lighthouse in a city that some of you have not been to before, and a couple of you have only heard about. Various names of different houses, different nobles are littered across this map. I'm not going to tell you anything about them. You're going to have to find that out on your own, of course. But it should be rather interesting to see what you guys end up doing here. As you all squat in towards the marketplace, who wants to go first as to what kind of shenanigans they'd like to conduct while here?
Axel wants big sword.
Okay, so we're going with the trio. El Trio. The remarkable Vardartis, Sisten, and Axel. So, zooming in to you guys, it's a busy marketplace. Lots to see, lots to do. You smell a lot of food, a lot of strange smells. It's very busy here, and tons of people. I heard word that you guys wanted to check out weapons for one of you. How about the other two?
I'm just trying to gather people for the secret meeting with Miss Starling.
Okay.
Vardartis would just be drawing the marketplace.
Absolutely. You're picking up things here and there, and you hear voices from the north of you, all three of you, as three women, show up. Kind of led ahead by Jayla. You see your sister Zanalith starting to make small talk with Bezkai. They seem to get a little bit cozy. And then you see Jayla kind of hanging out with Zanalith and Bezkai, having left her post at the Serpent's Tankard. And they're just walking along, minding their own business. They don't really even see you, except Zanalith catches Vardartis' eye and he gives a wink.
He just winks back, but then he goes like, I really hope she's not gonna steal again.
Make a quick insight check on your sister.
Oh, crap.
Oh well.
14.
Oh yeah, she stole something.
Ah, damn it, sister. Not again.
You don't know what she stole this time around? Nobody seems to be following her.
He'll just be shaking his head while he looks at her go. One day she's gonna be the death of us.
Seems to be trouble, that one, Vardartis.
Oh yeah, but at least she can fight.
Same could be said about Bez.
You can see that Bezkai is really having this very strong conversation with Zanalith, and both of them seem to be flexing.
Oh, great. No, they're having a muscle fest or something. Well, I have to draw this.
Both of them are talking about, you can see that they're both comparing weapons. And Jayla, Sisten, for the first time you watch as she's just looking on amused at these two women just showing off their weapons. And you see that she's nodding along and then giving a couple of pointers. It seems like even from here, what's your guys' kind of arcana?
Ooh, that's
Like passive arcana?
Yeah, just your passive. So it would be 10 plus your modifier.
that'd be 13.
11
13?
for me.
11?
13.
Okay.
9.
Okay. So Sisten would definitely be the one who kind of catches on. Jayla is a very strong, not very, very strong, but she's got a very strong mind for arcana and all sorts of healing potions and that kind of thing. And it seems like she's been pointing out things about the sword and weapons, and they were talking about different kind of things that you could add to a weapon to make it more reinforced or stronger. particularly if they wanted to make it more magic. And it seems like these two, even though they look like they're flexing, they're actually just taking it out and trying to figure out like what she's talking about with whatever mumbo jumbo it is. And then you see Bez Kai kind of go, ah, and then walk off, followed by Zanlath and Jayla. All three of these ladies are probably off to do something else.
I chuckle and say, I wouldn't underestimate any in that group. Even my charge Jayla has tricks up her sleeve you would not expect.
Is it bad that I'm kind of scared of them?
No, my sister scares the shit out of me.
Yeah,
She's ferocious.
I feel like they would kick our asses any day of the week.
Anyway, on to business. We need to gather as many of us as we can to meet Miss Rosamund. She is expecting us within the next couple hours.
That's true. I need big sword.
What exactly?
What?
Why do you need a big sword?
Oh, I just want big sword.
Fighters or warriors.
I'm a pirate.
Oh, a pirate. Well, where's your peg leg?
I don't have one.
What kind of a pirate are you?
Apparently not a good one because I don't have a peg leg.
No, this checks out.
Yeah.
It does? He doesn't even have a beard.
I've been trying to grow it out. I just can't. I just can't. It can't grow. It's just all that. It's just baby face, you know. I might get an eye patch like Patches over here though. Those seem pretty cool.
Yeah, that will work. That will work. But why is that miss expecting us exactly?
She was rather cryptic in her message, but she specifically requested those that can be trusted, and your clan was named amongst them.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, I've been curious. Who are the Starfeathers?
Ah. Well, we were nomadic travelers. That's what I remember being told.
Being told?
Well, yes. You see, my sister is with them. I'm sort of friends with them. I'm going my own path, in a way.
I see.
I respect that. You know, sometimes we just gotta be who we want to be.
Oh yes. See the world, draw a map of it. That will be good.
As they're having this conversation, we're going to zoom out and go to the other side of the marketplace. Casually, as you guys are having this conversation, off to the side, you do see there is a stall just further northwards from where you are, where a little goblin creature is selling what looks to be armor and weapons, all like basic adventuring gear and all that kind of jazz.
Sword.
As we zoom out, you guys can move your tokens to wherever it is appropriate for your characters of where you want to go. Basically, anywhere in this map, there's probably stuff that you can buy. I have prepared a shopping session for all of you. But as we zoom out, we're going to go to where two members of your party plus Siles are just kind of gathered, walking through, and Siles looks at you, Kora, with a gaze and like, so did you find that was very, very interesting and kind of horrendous that someone would actually kill someone in broad daylight, early morning?
Yeah, who could know? Not really as Spanish should be is going to investigate that place.
Uh, it's very interesting. Tragic. I meant tragic. Uh, I do.
Absolutely. I mean, the kind of security that is not present here. I mean, if back in Fog's Edge,
Oh my.
Sisten, my older brother, as you know, he's so cool, but he sucks at leadership. Did you know that I had to lead us out of Fog's Edge? I actually had to carry him over my shoulder and carry him right outside the door.
Oh, I. That actually sounds like a fun story. Maybe over a drink. Speaking of your brother, where is
Where?
he?
Oh, well, I don't know, but I can see the ladies up front.
Oh, maybe they know. Because, like I said, we're trying to gather some people for uh something.
Oh yeah, Kora, are you
Yeah.
gonna go?
Huh?
Are you gonna go with Pint, Peep Squeak, Halo Top? I like the word Halo Top. You know what? That Axel's onto something.
No.
Yeah.
Purple face. No, that sucks.
Oh.
You could talk that. You could be like, I don't know. He's got those muscles underneath like all of that flub. So like Flubberhammer. I don't know. Are you trying to come up with insults here?
Yeah, I don't like Halo Top.
You
Very
don't like
clear about
Halo Top, but it suits you though. I mean, you've
I-
got that Halo thing going on your head.
Puts
It
up
really
the-
does.
Puts up the hood, and the halo kind of like deforms a bit, but still there, Skidemmer. I'd rather not point it out. Where's Sisten?
Kora. Hey, Kora. I think he's
Hmm?
compensated. He feels he might be lacking something. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Height. He's lacking height. Like just tall because he's so small. You're
Where is
fairly
Sisten?
tall. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just being misogynistic in general. But you know what? I see the girls up ahead, and I see my brother behind them.
Wait, you see, Sisten! Run. Very angrily run over.
I wonder
It's
what
'cause
got
of
his
how-
goat. Wonder whatever got his goat, honestly.
Sister-
Hey, Jayla, Xanalith. Oh no.
So glad to find you again. I might kill your brother later. Unrelated. I brought Kora though. But something did happen. Apparently, someone died, aka murdered.
Murdered? What?
Yeah. I heard it was a lord. Kora was telling me about it.
Kora?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What is this?
From my understanding, Lady Blackthorn is dead.
Lady Blackthorn is dead.
Yes. That's what it seems that people have screaming about. At least I think her butler or some shit was just like screaming out loud that somebody got murdered, specifically the lady of the house, which I'm guessing that was Lady Blackthorn because that was the house of Blackthorn. So
So, there's the dilemma with Starling, but also this. So, I don't want to split forces, but I also want to capitalize on an opportunity. Plus, a murder is a murder. That's unlawful and not right. So, someone should investigate it. And I really don't know if anyone in this town is qualified.
Vretiel, are you requesting leave to investigate?
I'm thinking about it. I'm torn. Sisten, I am very torn because the Starling, I guess feels like something's happening, and I feel like we might need the extra people. That's why I got Kora. But I also, They're just kind of looking back and forth. They just don't know what to do.
But yes, Cora.
No, there's something that you guys must know, but I'd rather do it when there's not people around.
Oh? Okay, I have to hear this.
Uh,
Where should we go? Where should we go?
a place less crowded, if hopefully that's good.
Yeah, are
And,
you thinking Vardartis and Axel? What is Axel singing?
You watch from where you three are, you see that Axel and Vardartis have finally commandeered the attention of the goblin at the shop. And you hear the goblin's like, ha ha ha! I don't know who this Sisten guy is, but Molly Green Ginger Snaps, man. She gets around, but she's cool.
She's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
she makes
around.
she makes the best apple pie. Trust me.
Ooh, I gotta try that.
Yeah, no, she's
Yeah.
good. Like actually, really, really, legitimately very good. You boys want something? Do you guys want? I've got lots of wares. My name's Tobias. Pleasure to meet you all.
Nice to meet you, Tobias.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would like to acquire a big sword.
A big sword. Well, here's the thing. I don't have a lot of weapons in my inventory, but I can sure show you what I do have. Here. Let me just make sure. Come around this way, and he brings you around. And as he brings you around, you see this.
Weapons. Oh, I have no money.
Oh my!
Wow.
Oh.
We have zero.
Ah.
Only thing we can buy is throwing knives.
The inflation has hit this area hard. Holy crap!
Yeah, right here is hard to buy.
Jesus. Tobias.
Jeez, we need to fix this economy. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why it's like this is because we just don't have enough materials. Everyone's just coming in from Dalgarum and Talus, right? So, like, things are pricey. A lot of the adventurers who are coming here, they're headed off towards Araphia or Valerion, or they're coming out of Araphia, Valerion, and then sometimes Talos. And then with the drought going on up north, a whole bunch of farmers and a whole bunch of people are coming from the north to the south. And as you can see, there's not really a lot of places to grow things out here, unless you've got magic, of course, or whatever magics that can control the elements and everything like that.
Right, Tobias. I just.
Yeah.
Can you go any lower on this on the sword?
No, I can't. I just got it. It's new. You look at the sword. It's reasonable, but it's a normal sword. Usually it goes out for like 50 gold pieces if you were to go anywhere else. A steel sword is a steel sword.
Can I make like a investigation, see if there's anything like that catches my eye, anything maybe hidden or something?
Sure. You go ahead and make a perception check.
Boom, 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 boom. That's a dirty 20.
Really? I gotta see this. Okay.
17 plus 3, dirty 20.
17 plus 3. Nice.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. So, what you would understand, like just looking at the stuff, the other things that he does have another sword, but it's made out of bone. It's priced at a lot lower, maybe going for like 25 gold pieces, but it is a sword. It's just made out of some creature's bone. Looking at it and wielding at it, it's fairly light. It will have the same stats as a short sword, so a d6, but it looks like a sword. Like in your hands, it looks pretty well, it's a sword. It's fine. It looks good.
Hey,
but
Toby.
it's not steel.
It's not. Hey Toby, what would you do for this bone thing?
25 gold pieces, easy. It came from some sort of ankeg or ant creature.
Could we do like a good 10?
I mean, I do have 4 of them.
You have 4 of them?
Yeah. I
Wait,
have
wait,
4
wait,
of
wait.
them.
Before you buy anything, what if we took the steel sword, build the
No.
legend of that steel sword?
No.
You would have a lot of people coming for you.
Hmm.
And we would bring you materials.
Materials, I'll take materials if you can get me some. But
Oh,
steel
yes.
sword, no. Man, no. This was forged. This is new. I got this new. It's not new. Some adventurer probably gave it to him, and he's just pricing the sell. You can tell that based on the sword and the weapon itself.
I'm gonna
Oh, so we can see that.
Yeah, it's brand new. Look at it. It's gorgeous. It's worth 100 gold pieces.
Is it really? It
Yeah.
looks a bit dirty.
Please make a persuasion check. You will be able to make it with advantage because both Vardartis and Axel are working hard to lower the price. And then, what price do you want to pay for this steel sword?
Oh, 24.
24 gold
20.
pieces?
That's all right.
I mean, I rolled 24, so
24. Okay, 24 on the roll. Okay.
yeah.
This is a barterer. This is like where you actually barter. So he's considering selling it to you for a lower price. What price are you wanting to sell? Like what is your price? Name your price.
Let's start on 30.
No,
30 gold.
man. Hell no. I got this fair and square. It is brand new to me. I'm selling it for 100 gold pieces. I can't go any lower than 80.
I'm gonna like tap Tobias on the shoulder real quick.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
Yeah.
what do you know? Just between me and you, right? What are your thoughts on the current leadership of the so-called? And I go real close to his ear, like no one else hears this type thing. The Moonless Mist Gang.
What? A moonless. Ooh, listen.
Keep this between you two. Between us.
I don't want any trouble, okay? I don't want any trouble. That's what I can tell you about them is I don't want any trouble coming my way. Okay.
What if I can guarantee protection?
You? Nah, you're a little too weak sauce here.
Oh, but you see the staff has laid its beautiful wooden staff has smacked the ever living hell out of the leader.
Yeah, well, I heard about his brawl in the fight. Got trounced for sure. But listen. There's still a pretty powerful force, and I don't want to get involved. So I'll lower it to 60 gold pieces. How's that? Fair trade.
Vardartis, how much money do you have?
I just have 32.
Shit.
So, wait, can you lower it to 40?
No! Are you kidding me? That's even lesser than normal value.
You said
normal value.
How much did you say you had?
Here,
32.
listen.
32.
Here. If you're really wanting to barter, okay? If you're really wanting to barter, this sword to me is worth 100 gold pieces. But if you can get me 40 gold pieces worth of like bone, I'm looking for bones. I'm looking for stuff that I can make my weapons from because I mean I can make light and simple weapons pretty easily. I will discount it to 60 gold pieces. Okay, fine. I'll discount it to normal price, so long as you can get me 50 gold pieces worth of material. How's that? That's a pretty good
I would still
steal.
take
I
the
mean,
deal.
I need resources. You need resources. You look like adventurers. You look like a weak sauce that needs strength. I mean, come on, it's a good
Uh,
steal.
Hmm.
Please don't taunt him. He gets
I'm
really
not.
angry when that happens.
I'm
And
sorry if I'm taunting anybody. I'm just looking at you.
yes, but the bar fight, we were involved in it. I
Oh,
killed someone. He injured a lot. So try not to piss him off if you want to live.
you are
You
great and mighty, sir. I'm so sorry for your offense. You can see him sweating buckets.
do you take fish?
Wait, fresh fish.
You take fish?
I will take fish.
All right.
I need
Vardartis,
to
come with me.
eat.
We're going to meet Mob.
Oh, all right, all right.
Um,
Hello, should we see the others first?
that's a good thing to do. Yeah, Bob could wait. Tobias,
Yeah.
I, I, mm,
Hmm.
good to meet you, I guess.
Good to meet you. If you come back with 50 gold pieces worth of fish or food or materials to make simple weapons, as long as it equals in the value of 50 gold pieces, I'll let you have the steel sword for normal price. How's that?
Hmm. How much is normal price?
50 gold.
Okay. I mean, hey,
That sounds
sounds-
like a plan. Just
yeah,
accept it.
yeah. I'll
But
accept it.
Do you need a weapon until then, though?
No, I don't need a weapon. I have my bowl.
Oh, all right, all right. But I mean, like, look at the Spike Club. That could do the work until you get the sword.
It's too brawlic, too much.
What do you mean too much? It looks like you.
It's I like it being uniform. You know what I mean? I like
You're a
the
weird pirate.
yeah. Whatever. Well, it is what it is. Hey, Tobias, good to meet you.
No problem. What's your name, great and mighty fisherman? Pirate, sir. Captain. You look like a
Cap-
captain.
It's Captain Axel. Don't forget the captain.
Captain Axel, you look great and mighty, sir. And again, sorry for the offense. Legitimately, if you do have stuff, I mean, I am more than willing to part with this steel sword. I'll even, you watch as he takes out like a piece of parchment and writes down the word Axel, but the way he writes it is Axel, and he puts it right on the sword. How's that? It is yours. I will set it aside just for you, sir.
Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you set aside those bone swords for me as well?
Sure, absolutely. Takes 4 bone swords, plops it in. Both of you look at these bone swords, and because you can see them, they are kind of curved like a scimitar. They look really well made, despite how simple they look, and even though they're made out of like this fairly strong looking bone material, probably something from like a part of an exoskeleton of a creature, they look really good actually. They probably wouldn't hold up against like a very strong like over time it might break down, but for what they look like and based on what they're made, I mean, they'd be usable as swords.
Those bone swords look good.
Oh yeah, they do. Surprising.
Yeah,
Any creatures you want us to kill?
if you can get me more egg stuff, my colony would love it.
More what?
My
Pardon me?
colony, my family. I'm a goblin. You see this marketplace? You look around this marketplace, this particular section of the marketplace is filled with goblinoids.
Oh.
You look over here, you see there's Tobias, and then you see someone over here who looks like a goblinoid creature. Like this seems to be their section within this region of the marketplace. You see one here. You see one's trying to sell Jayla a couple of potion bottles and go, huh, and her shaking her head a little bit, while Xanaleth and Bezkai are holding a couple of long, beautiful, slightly coiled, like they're not super strong. They're not made out of like gold or silver, but like copper wired jewelry, just holding it up and letting the gemstones kind of glint in the light, and kind of looking at it and based on their wares. And you see as Kora and Vardartis just off in the distance, because now you can see them, kind of walking past, like almost another alchemist kind of brewing something, as they're passing by on their way to you.
Do any of them look like they could identify a magical item?
The alchemist might be able to. Definitely not this guy. Tobias seems to be more of the rough and tumble kind of like, he makes simple weapons. He does, and he will probably barter for a higher price for stuff. You can kind of tell just based on this marketplace, it's just filled with goblinoids. They probably are all part of the same kind of family, or in how he described them, his colony.
All right. Well, let's meet with the others, and I have to see that alchemist.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh. As you meet up with your friends going towards the alchemist, I will let you guys play.
What's good, guys? I didn't get sword.
Oh, that's fine. We need to leave this marketplace and start heading towards our destination.
Yeah, to the shanties, right?
That is correct.
Wait,
Uh,
before we do that, I'll just have to check the alchemist first.
Of course.
Hello there, goblin.
Yes. Oh, hello, young man.
Can you identify this dagger for me, please?
Let me see this dagger.
Who
One
had
moment,
the dagger?
please. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, it's been a while since I've had one of these. Tricky customer, I see. Okay, all right. Let's see here. Some sort of magic. Okay. Some evocation. Yes. Wonderful. Looks like you will need to attune to this item. I don't know how long you would need to attune to it, but once you do so, it might give you some damage afterwards. It looks like that's the kind of magic it does. Ooh, I know this rune. You see on the hilt of the dagger, kind of just inscribed into it, like a rune that says, lightning. It is a lightning rune. Old Furthark, if I remember. Kind of reminds me of those northern folk up in near Arnor, actually. This kind of handiwork. Very interesting.
That's cool.
It I think once you use it, I think it's one of those kinds of weapons. Here you go. I don't know exactly the name of this particular item, but I believe once you use it one time, for a one-time period, once you've attuned to it and you let it charge once a day, it will dole out extra thunder damage.
Oh, all right. That's helpful.
Looks like in terms of how much thunder damage, it's equal to the attack power of what you would usually use to strike with a dagger. Be very careful with that. It looks like it's very sharp.
Oh, that's what we need. Thank you.
You're welcome, young man. You're welcome.
and he'll leave like 4 gold pieces before going back to
Oh,
the group.
thank you, sir. Come back to Old Guffus anytime.
Oh, I will. Oh, and here, Sisten, this dagger should be used by you.
Say, come again.
Yeah, the dagger. It should be used by you.
Oh, well, I appreciate the gesture. I have my daggers, but if you wish me to use it in the right situations, I, I will.
Yeah, go for it.
Fine. Okay. Oops. I take the dagger and figure out what to do with it later on. Anyway, Vardartis, Axel. It appears that there's been an incident at the Blackthorn estate. We need to leave.
Incident.
What sort of incident?
Murder?
What?
Kora will tell us the tale as we travel.
Sure.
All right, let's go.
Okay, Kora, this is your home turf. Lead the way.
Yay. um, in the way Cora will, when we're like more off with the market people, Cora will tell you exactly what happens, which means they will tell you that she got dragged in by these kobolds into the Blackthorn house, that they found some information, and that she was in it when technically the lady of the house got killed. So, but she didn't do anything. She didn't really know what happened. So she just wants to like find the kobolds, which they also know who they are. So, but that besides that, she doesn't really know what happened, or how is it that they were probably dead before she came in, but she never find them. So I don't know what happened.
Any idea of when it happened?
I mean, when I was inside the house, I didn't see any people dead. I was just looking informations and
Looking
stuff.
for informations.
Yes, which Cora will pull out the letters discreetly. I found something that literally leads to one of the theories that maybe the Blackthorn actually was the one who poisoned stuff, and we'll handle like the ones who wants to read it. All the letters that she found.
I very eagerly and at the same time with a lot of self-control carefully reach to grab the letters. Not wanting to seem too eager at them at that.
You grab the letters. Looking around, who has the highest passive perception?
Let me see.
I have a 13.
15?
I have a 13,
13?
I have 12.
but I also have advantage on perception checks.
Same.
Okay.
Oh, same. Wow.
Vretiel and Kora?
Past perceptions, 14. Investigation a little higher.
I'm a 10.
10. So Axel would be the only one who would be keeping watch at this certain circumstance. Axel is the one who's able to kind of see things from the corner of his eye, and see things he does.
Oh boy.
What am I? Am I smelling trouble?
A little bit, maybe.
Oh.
Who knows? You see a very familiar looking individual walking
Shit.
around. Just off to the side, coming around. the
Shit!
corner.
I see it.
Just a couple of them at this point in time. You see even a creature that you saw that you thought was dead, kind of
What?
coming around.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't know why I'm being scared. Hey, guys. If you just discreetly look over there, there's some little shits that I want to beat up.
We haven't the time for this, Vretiel. We haven't the time for this, Vretiel. Off base, and I show him the letters. Good God, this is huge. We need to get ahead of this. We need you to be we need to have the first investigator on that scene. All accounts, all information, all eyewitness. This is everybody who knows anything. I need you to have it. I know it's a lot to ask you to sit out this meeting, but I also know it's not as much as it would be for others.
Guys, I'm gonna need someone to physically hold me back, or else I will start running at them.
Let me take Axel with me. I know it's less manpower your way, but it's also I would like a bodyguard in a sense.
Yes, bodyguard. That is exactly what I would call this arrangement right here. Axel, would you please go and be the valiant and gaunt defender of our friend right here, instead of and delay your vengeance and retribution for a later venture.
As you see Axel's eye twitch, he says, "Yes."
There might be money in it, so you might be able to get the sword you wanted.
But if I beat their, if I beat them up,
No. Come on. I'll get you a drink later for it too, okay? Come on.
Fine.
And I'll get the second round.
You owe me one anyway.
And the third as well. As they go out of whisper range.
Time to go back to the Blackthorn district area.
Perfect.
Disaster averted, Kora. Thank you very much for sharing this with us. This makes this next meeting with the Starlings even more dire.
It's more kind of that I don't know if people saw me because I got dragged into the house, and then after that, screaming was happening. So I'm just kind of afraid that I will get caught in something.
Oh, speaking of screaming, I heard other people scream as well. They were having an argument, but Charlie's sister had to steal something, so I couldn't catch what it was.
Who knows?
But something is fishy about this guy, and Vardartis will show a drawing of Amadeus. Yeah, I saw him argue with some people.
The sellsword from the tavern.
Oh yeah, he's always popping at the weirdest time.
We'll have to keep eye on him.
Oh yeah, but can we even find information on him here?
I don't think it would do us much good to ask around the tankard, given our previous visit.
True.
Side-eyeing back to where Axel disappeared.
As you three are discussing things, where do you three want to go?
And I think there's one more paper that I handed, which it had names of what Lady Blackthorn owned to some people, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. What was those names? Because I definitely just handled all the fucking papers.
What were those names? Actually, let's just go to that scene. So,
because
there we go.
We might want to look into those names, except the kobolds. I know them.
Yeah, the kobolds have their name on there, so
yeah. To be fair, the kobolds are kind of dumb. They're the ones who owe the Blackthorns 300 gold pieces, not the other way around.
Oh, I see.
Just as a heads up.
So these are the people who own shit. Okay. Waverly, Goldweaver, Moran. Those people owned some gold, and then this guy called Diego, who apparently own 1,000 gold, also already paid.
Paid
Which-
off, yeah.
Which means I don't know who the fuck this rich guy is, but
Diego.
yeah.
And looking at the papers, looking at the documents that you received, you don't see the name Diego at all in any of the letters. This is the first time stream actually has seen these letters. So for those of you who are watching for the first time, these are the letters that Kora was able to take thanks to her sneaky little friends. You can kind of see that there is a date on one of them. That was 13th of Frauds. On Chronica, for those of you who are looking at Chronica right now, if you look under the calendar, there should be a campaign tool and it'll say campaign calendar. You'll be able to kind of scroll through the various months to kind of track how far back this whole situation started. You don't know when the second letter where they mention good work happened. You don't know when that would have been sent. But obviously the letter that says, I know you've done what you've done for the blood of 3,000, that seems to be another key to this whole situation in terms of placing the time frame of things.
Not only that, they also have the recipe completely of the venom. Or it's some type of venom things that they have.
Mm-hmm. And you can kind of also, there seems to be a date. It could be a date. You're not sure specifically, but there looks to be a date at the bottom of the second last letter. And then one name on the very, very last letter. That says, my dear Josephine. That is the name on the last letter.
That would be Josephine Starling, renowned pirate.
Pirate.
And renounced by the Starling family.
Oh boy.
Because they do not approve.
Of
There's
pirates
also
and
apparently
Day.
there's 3 locations from the Blackthorn Manor window. That is the ruins of the House Sildren, the Hokulani tribal lands, and the Western Mesa. That's one of the letters that I found. And then also some type of puzzle of who knows where.
Looking at it, because you now have 2 individuals who are kind of pretty good at tracking things out. Vardartis, I want you to make a history check for me, please.
All right.
History has it us.
13.
13. One of the names on this particular crunched up letter kind of stands out to you. I need you to roll me a d4. Actually, no. Roll me a d6.
All right. And that's a 4.
Okay. So, let me just kind of show you what I mean. So, there are names on this map. As you can tell, there's this one right here. Okay. There is this one right here.
All right.
So that's 2. 3 is over here.
It's a bit difficult to read with the
with the dark spot.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gateway of the rings. Is it
Gateway.
rings or?
I'm not telling you right now, but that's
Looks
4.
like kings.
Sorry, 3. Sorry, that's 3. Over here is 4.
All right.
Of the Imperials.
This is 5 right here.
How long is left on those climber boys?
And the 6th one is this one right here.
What?
Sears Temple. Okay.
Sears Temple.
Hey, Sisten, do you mind just muting yourself for a second?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, sorry. So, the name that catches your eye that you can kind of see, that you recognize the most, is number 4. And that is the Valley of the Gods.
Oh, I mean, I guess Vardartis would be pointing at that and go, "Oh, I know this."
Yep. And I'm going to send you a private message.
All right.
Ooh, secrets.
Very much so. This is as close to it as I possibly can get. Sorry, I'm just typing this out.
Fine.
All right.
I really gotta find this fucking kobolds. Why the fuck did they go into this step of shit?
While you're reading that, as you're looking through this documentation, Axel, the people that have been coming your way from where they are actually walking away onto the opposite direction of where they are. You are. They have not caught sight of you at all. I just made a quick roll regarding how well their perception was, and I rolled a 5.
Ah, damn it. 2 different reactions there.
Yep. But then yeah, the Blackthorn
Oh.
family seems to gain a lot of.
Oh, by the way, laughable moment in the general chat.
Yeah, I saw it. I was just I
Oh
was
dear.
holding in my laughter, bro. I was holding in.
Oh my god, I gotta show this on stream. I really want to show this on stream. I'm gonna download it and I'll show it. Man, this is beautiful stuff.
That's what I picture Vardartis' picture painting to be.
Actually, his drawing would be Sisten kissing her forehead.
Oh,
That's cute.
that
So
is so
special.
cute.
Those apple pies.
Oh my gosh, that is adorable. I'll show it to the rest of the stream because that is just adorable. I don't want to overload our stream. With that said, where are you guys headed from here? You've got a couple of things. I've got a couple of people who are actually about to do some investigations. What about you three? Knowing this information and knowing that you're kind of on a time limit for a couple of things, what would you like to do? I know Kora wants to go say hi to some kobolds in her cave. I know that Sisten, you are on a time crunch to try to get as many people together to meet with Lady Starling. And
Oh, that's the thing, yeah.
you can kind of see from your corner of your eye, your sister and Bezkai have the most devious look on their faces.
Fuck.
Oh, for the love of. Ah,
I mean,
what am I gonna do with my sister?
I think we did the wrong thing of having them hang out.
Yeah, that was the worst idea.
You also remember that Molly asked you to send your siblings, the ones
Fuck.
who stole things from them, to work heavy labor for her.
Oh yeah, they haven't gone yet.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Vardartis will let out a whistle for his sister.
Oh. Okay, I hear him. 1 second. Brother, Kora, Miss Kora, Sisten, Lord Sisten. I was told to call you Lord for some whatever strange reason.
Sister, you're late for work, sister.
Me? Work?
Yes, work.
Are you talking about that little peep squeak little apple sniffer?
Hey, be nice now.
What? She's got quick hands. My hands are quicker.
Go work with her. It'll do you some good. It'll stop you from stealing.
Fine.
Plus, maybe she'll give you some free food.
Okay, you know what? You're right. I'll go ahead and I'll charm my way. You I'm going by myself, or you're coming.
I know there was someone else that was supposed to help you as well.
Oh, who?
Yeah. Oh, I think it's the one you fancy. Bring her in as well.
Oh, the cute big brawny girl. Gay? Okay.
Yes,
Is this
go for it. Go
is
for
this
it.
conversation going on in front of Kora and Sisten?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Vardartis has nothing to hide.
Cora's just playing with her stuff like she has at the hand. Like, yeah, I'm not listening to this.
Okay, I will go get my new friend. And don't
Good.
worry,
Stop standing here and work hard. Go, work hard.
Do you know the cost of rental prices? You know how hard I worked for you after I talked to the big brawny one? Did you know we could get a campsite for 4 gold pieces and it's per month? 4 gold pieces. Can you believe that? We need a place to stay here.
Just exactly. Go work. She'll pay you. You'll find a place to stay. And you won't have to steal anything. And also, I couldn't help but notice, but I think you're hiding something, aren't you, sister?
Okay, I'm gonna go work. Bye. Hey, big brawny one.
Sisters.
And you watch as both Xanalith and Beskai, mainly Xanalith, dragging Beskai to the best of her ability away with her. And you watch as Siles and Jayla kind of just look at each other as they dash off. And you see them having a small conversation before they sedately join the two of you, the three of you. Just very calmly, more calmly than the other two.
Brother Siles, Jayla, it is good to see you too.
Lord Sisten. The strange companions that we meet. Hello. Lady Kora, Lord Vardartis. Greetings.
Hello.
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 Vardartis will look at Sisten and be like, "Why do you have a normal sibling?"
Why do you have a normal sibling?
I mean, to be honest, having siblings seems fun. I don't have any, so
Normal.
Trust me, it's better.
Normal would be an understatement.
You know,
Lord Sa.
I mean, is he stealing stuff every time, or is he not?
why would I steal when I have the money to buy it? Right, brother?
I would venture to reassess that statement, brother. Our financial state has
Money comes
recently.
and goes. We could probably earn enough money to do things. Look at this place. It's just filled with opportunity. Look at these goblins. They're making money out here, Tons of adventure to be had. I think we could easily make money here. Where did the two pipsqueaks go?
They went off to repay a debt.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to touch that. Well, debt is debt. Jayla was telling me that our time at the Serpent's Tankard is about to end. Did we ever figure out a place where we're going to stay? We kind of need a place.
We haven't. No.
Cool. Jayla, did you say there was like a realty shop around here? Yes. Yes. I gotta get the voices and the characters right. Yes. I believe there is a gnome named Doofenbaker who has like a realty shop. Lord Sisten, I can take Lord Siles and we can settle down a location for all of us to stay, would it just be us and Mr. Vretiel?
For the time being, yes. But Jayla,
Yes.
before you go,
Yes.
I will start having greater use for you in the coming few days.
As
Right now, I need you to practice your penmanship. Copy letters, handwritten, make them exact. And once you are proficient in this, find me again.
Certainly, sir. I can certainly do that. I believe Lord Styles and I, we have enough to at least get a couple of tents if you'd like us to purchase them. I know one of the campsites is about 4 gold pieces per month, but no security from the realty place. If there's another location that I can obtain for us, would you be willing to part with that money? Of course, don't even worry about it, Jayla. I got us covered. Come on, show me this place. And he's going to walk right off.
Vardartis will look at Sisten and go, okay, not really normal.
He's gotten the family through many tough times. But I fear that his skill set may lie with much more resources at his disposal.
No offense, he's a bit arrogant. He should have been sleeping with the goblins. Learn some manners.
Yeah, yes, he's really better when you get to know him, you understand?
He might be arrogant, but he has... Lord Siles has a very generous heart, such as Lord and Master Sisten. Both have equally large and generous hearts. I will take my leave, sir.
Yes, you do so. And be discreet about anything from here on out. I fear we have stepped in a pile of shit that we will not soon be able to waddle our way out of.
Understood, sir. I will also relay this message to Captain Nero when I see him next.
And not Siles. I hate to say it, not Siles.
I believe the same adage goes for Master Siles, that in one ear, out the other. And if I don't hurry soon, sir, he's going to disappear into the crowd. I see him talking to that Yuanti person. You see Siles start talking to this individual, just kind of like randomly in the corner. Just another individual, just, fairly familiar dress and attire. Just talking. At this moment in time, that's all you know. It doesn't look to be the same person you fought, but in the same manner of dress and style.
Yes, please, escort him.
Understood. Thank you, sir. And she walks off to where they are. You don't hear their conversation through the sounds of the marketplace, but you are back to being just you three here in the market. As you try to figure out where you would like to collectively go for this next section, we're going to go with Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Yeah.
You are in the Blackthorn house. Like, you are scoping the area. Is there anything specific you'd like to find while you're here?
And I would try to find, there's no, police force, right, investigating this. It's more of, people in the house keeping people away, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
You're like a bunch of guards.
You can kind of see I've moved your tokens over to the right-hand side of this map, and I will readjust it for this stream, but I just want to make sure the folks who need their characters, it's on the right-hand side, on the top right there. Perfect. Yeah, you're right over there. Okay, cool.
Okay.
From last time, the streets now are a little bit quieter, but in and around the Blackthorn Manor area, you're able to kind of scope out that there's a far more guards here than normal. Some of the other guards that were probably present earlier, they're not present at the moment. Sorry, just give me 1 second.
Okay, Axel, thank you for coming with me.
Felt like I had a choice.
Yes, in this particular case, yeah. But you gotta understand that, I actually do need you. I am kind of frail, and, could use someone to help deal with any, ruffians. And in this part of in this town in general, I feel a lot more comfortable with you around. Uh, but we gotta make sure they take us seriously, because let me do the talking and keep your eyes open, okay?
Yeah. I want to beat some guys up.
As you guys are
I've not had the
talking,
funnest day.
as you guys are talking in the middle of this darkened alleyway, you see kind of rounding the corner a couple of individuals. You see a dark elf with like an eye patch over one eye, and you see a tabaxi just kind of walking past around, having very low discussion between themselves.
Just can I hear anything that they say? I'm gonna pretend to be looking towards Axel.
You hear something that they're speaking of as they kind of case around the corner. Both of you can make a perception check, or you can give one person advantage.
What's your perception?
I feel like that's metagaming. They are pretty eyes up, though, typically. They tend to look around quite a bit.
Wait,
So-
no, what,
No, what is your perception check?
Yeah.
Like, what is your
Okay,
perception?
It is a +4. I didn't know if you wanted us to talk about the table here.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
definitely do.
Okay.
I like to play both a game and also the role play. I like to mix the
Gotcha.
two, because we are playing a game for those of you who are watching. So both of you can
yep.
discuss that. Yeah.
+4.
mine is a +3, so I'm cool with giving you the advantage on it.
Okay.
They're kind of far away where I'm going to talk to you, but I'm going to just be plain.
Mhm.
Don't look at them, but just tell me. Read lips as best as you can, okay? I'm going to listen in. And I will roll. And that is a 22.
Great. You hear the two voices, and you hear specifically for the dark elf kind of turn over to him. From this angle now, you see that he's got tusks going out. So he looks to be kind of like a mix of elfish and orcish kind of features. And speaking to the tabaxi in front of him, you hear a couple of phrases. You hear them, particularly the dark elf, say, Blackthorns are late on their payment just because their lady of the house has died. Bet you anything that within a week after they come back from Talos, she'll be back and revived once more. They have that kind of power. Yes, well, I hope they also have that kind of money they still owe us for the things that we did for Lord Waverly. Shh, you don't know who's listening. Yes, well, I would like diamonds myself. I could even steal some pearls. Indeed, pearls would be nice. Didn't you hear? I heard talk about this from one of the maids. Someone was there inside the study, the Lady Blackthorn's study. there was a broken safe. I heard about that. They nearly lost half their gold. Half their gold. The Blackthorns. Are you kidding me? They're worse than the Gold Weavers. I heard talk. I know you heard talk that they've most definitely got a safe somewhere hidden in this godforsaken city. Everybody's got a safe. We just need to figure out where it is, and then maybe we can steal from them if we don't get paid in a week. I like your thinking. But, mind you, we have to make sure that the gang doesn't find out about our sticky fingers. I don't know why you made that deal with that asshole. I liked his, thing across the face. You see the most judgmental look across the cat's face and go, so you liked his muscles and the bandage stuff? Yeah, kind of feels all part of the theme. Bandits, pirates, cowboys and pirates. Why do I follow you? Why are you my boss? I could work for something harder. Because I make things fun, it's adventure, and we are definitely going to steal from them later if they don't pay up. Fine. I'm counting on you, boss. Obviously. Yeah. Let's go. Right. And you watched them, leave. You heard this entire conversation.
Okay, just for my own notes here. They said they worked for a Lord Waverly.
Yep. They worked for Lord Waverly. You also heard that they might steal from House Blackthorn. They'll try to find the safe within a week. And you also heard that they worked for some guy, or they were tied to some guy with a bandit mask. And just so that we're clear, with your perception and just based on how smart Vretiel is, the guy that they're talking about is this dude.
Oh, you brought me to the wrong mission, my friend.
No, I think I brought you to the right one.
I know, yeah, you did.
And you sure he said Waverly? That was the... Okay. Takes out the notebook and frantically writes. Puts their hand on their forehead and looks a little aspirated. Okay, a lot of information from just two fuckers just walking down the street.
Oh, Halo Top. Oh, next week, when we come back next week, I'm gonna have such a good time.
Okay, Axel, you can have a good time now. They seem... It feels like this gang is getting into the hooks of every house, and I bet that could be quite annoying. If we play our cards right, we can set up a system and an alliance with people and get this gang out of here. AKA, you get to beat them up eventually.
Ooh.
But we gotta set it up properly and do things safely.
But how do we do that when people know who we are now?
People may know what we are, but they don't know what we're doing.
That's true.
As far as they know, we're just bar fighters.
That's true. And if they know who we beat up, aka the Moonless Mist gang, they we could have some good alliances on hand.
Yeah. Okay, but let's going through the notes again. Let's go talk to some Blackthorn people, and see if we can provide enough information to help them.
Sounds good.
Also, you remember what they look like? I didn't get a good look.
What they look like? Oh yeah, it was oh no, You threw me right into this. Okay, so we had a big dude, right? He's a big elf. He's a dark elf, and he had an eye patch. So I'm gonna call that Evil Patches. And then there's a cat, so that's Garfield. It's Patches and Garfield. Evil Patches
Why?
and Garfield.
Why Garfield?
I don't know. There's something in my head clicked. And it was like, Garfield sounded good.
Huh.
I don't know. There's something about it.
I mean, it does kind of sound right. I just don't know why.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go. Are they still like going down there?
Oh yeah, they're definitely still going down the. They're still going down the street. You actually kind of see like as now that you're kind of out of the alleyway, a couple of different people are kind of out and about. Couple of tabaxi merchants are just kind of present. This one just came out from wherever he was. You can see them like putting down like a box of pears that were picked up from somewhere. And further down the street, you see a couple of orcs hauling a couple of things. One of the Loxodon folks also setting up shop further down. I mean, it's still mid-morning, so some of their stock they're probably putting out after the afternoon rush. Meanwhile, further north from where you are, where you're casing, you see the two guards near the Blackthorn Manor. I am copying and pasting. But you also see a couple more coming out forwards. It looks like they're just patrol, like from where they are located. They're all kind of right around the whole property of the Blackthorn Manor. So just for visual sake, and because I don't want to keep copying and pasting a whole bunch of tokens, just like you can kind of pinpoint at least 6 to 8 guards in a rotation going around the manor.
Okay. Can I guess, like, just from the way they talked and also just looking at them, can I get an insight check to see how them saying all that in a open market, broad daylight, is really stupid? Are they that stupid, or is there something else to it?
They are kind of stupid, but I'll you know what? Let's see what fate holds in store for both of you. Actually, make insight checks.
Because that could also just be their setting bait.
Let's
Oh,
see.
that is that one.
Nat
I am
got
confident in their
17.
stupidity.
17. They're not. While you are very book smart, Vretiel, this is where your differences come into play. While you're not book smart, like you're book smart, Axel is smart in the street smart sense.
On the streets, baby.
Yep. He's got the kind of smarts that come from like just living on the edge. You can kind of tell with that particular check, Axel, they probably saw you from a mile away.
I'm smelling something's a little fishy, and it's not me.
It's not me.
I don't know about this Hilltop.
What? They're stupid. Obviously, they spilled the beans.
Yeah, but no sane human beings would just do that in the middle of this open market.
Huh.
I'm smelling like there might be a trap around here.
That is a bit concerning.
Yeah.
I'll keep it in mind. God. Opens up the notebook and puts a giant question mark against all the notes that they just wrote. So I guess I'll keep that information in the back pocket.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, we could show up next week and we could be in some deep poodoo.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the Blackthorn Manor.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep my eye on them as well, just while we're moving.
Sure.
around.
Straight up. Where's the entrance? It's over here.
You walk past the guards and you see that they're bearing the symbol of a sword going through a hill with lines going down at the bottom in a concentric ring right around them. As you're walking past them, they kind of look at you, and this one will say, "Move along now."
We are. Where's the entrance to this establishment, good sir?
No one's allowed inside the manor. Not at this time. Sorry, there's been an incident earlier this morning.
Oh, that's why we're here. Uh, Pleasure to meet you, newcomer to town. Name's Vretiel. Actually, from Slagacia. Worked as an investigator over there, and I'm here to offer my services if the manor people will accept it. I have all the papers they need to verify my previous work.
Persuasion check. With advantage, because Axel is there looking like a bodyguard.
He's also grinning very, very like
And
happy
question-
smile.
And question that my background featurette here does that play in to
Yep.
this at all?
Absolutely.
Okay, so persuasion with advantage.
Yep.
Good, because I need it. People don't like the kid. 15.
15. Let me just double check on this one for a second. Okay. Well, these look rather official. Do you mind just waiting out here with my partner while I let the heir know?
Of course, and let them know of our condolences as well. We truly just want to help.
It's interesting that you're here earlier, but you weren't here earlier. I know that they were looking for someone. Very well. One moment, please. And you watch as he kind of walks towards the front of the manor, speaks to one of the guards, who nods, and then you see another guard. No items. Hold on one second. You see another guard. Stop that. Copy. Paste. You see another guard kind of go from the top of the stairs, go down, joins them, joins the crowd, and you see this one guard go, while the original guard kind of goes inside.
Hey, guard friends.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do me a quick favor, you see those people over there? Just like right at that stall where all that orc stall right there?
No, I just got here. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
Is there a
yeah.
problem?
Yeah, no, while we were walking over here, we heard that they want to try steal from House Blackthorn. I don't know if you want to, like, keep an eye on them, but,
He
so
looks
it's not
over.
as fishy.
Sure. He looks over to where you're pointing at. Make a charisma check for me.
Charisma.
And then also add your insight modifier.
Okay, charisma and insight.
Yeah.
3. That would be a 14.
14. Altogether with charisma, the
And
roll,
insight.
and insight.
Yep.
Okay. You see the original guard that was there kind of raise an eyebrow at you, looks over. He doesn't really see them from this part of the vision. There's way too many different like market stalls available and open, so he doesn't quite see who you're talking about. While the other guard kind of looks at you, scoffs, and goes, "Ain't nobody stealing from House Blackthorn. They keep their gold the way most nobles keep their gold. I wouldn't worry about it, young one."
No, to all their own.
It's funny because I heard otherwise.
What did you hear exactly? There's a lot of rumors. Mind you, word gets fast, goes around really quickly around this city. We ourselves don't even know what happened. We're just waiting for the heiress to confirm what she would like done.
How old does this person look?
They look about like they look about 20s, like early 20s.
Early 20s?
Mm.
Kid, listen. I'm an investigator, okay? I know a thing or two. Granted, Vretiel looks like a kid, but they are actually what is there? I'm pretty sure it was 25, 26, somewhere around that. Oh no, sorry. I forgot. It's 120.
Yeah, you see, the thing with that is Axel is just on the edge of grown up, so that's a thing too.
There's big age difference here. But yeah, I do look like a kid. That is the thing. So I hear some things. It's kind of my job.
We'll wait until the mistress, the second mistress, the younger mistress. We'll wait until our heiress comes by and confirms that everything is fine.
Okie dokie.
So who is taking control now that sadly the lady has passed?
Our condolences.
Our condolences.
Why are we talking to these folks again? They're not part of House Blackthorn. Yeah, but yeah. Well, Lady Olivia Blackthorn is the lady of the house, and her daughter Maria Blackthorn is the heiress of the house. We serve House Blackthorn with pride. They are very good to us. We understand that there's rumors going on, and this unfortunate event from this morning is quite confidential. Obviously, people are grieving, and we don't know what's going to happen next with the family. But I'm pretty sure all your condolences are very much appreciated, even from strangers. Truly, if your condolences are indeed sincere.
Oh, it truly is sincere on our parts.
People forget because of my demeanor that I am very serious about the work, very serious about bringing justice. No one should take a life so easily and get away with it.
You're exactly right, young man. Absolutely right.
Man,
You
I'm
look
older
like you look very young to my eyes. Didn't you just finish Pluvium Academy? You look like a first year.
people, I wear a suit for a reason. It's very nicely. Okay, now, granted, it's a little beaten up and it's my dad's, but 120, gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. You
A
just
halfling.
look amazing for your age.
Oh, fair enough.
As you're having this conversation with the guard, the original guard comes back out from wherever he was, and you can kind of see him just quickly step back and go over. I guess you must have been one of the inspectors that we had sent out word for. You came in rather quickly. We thought you would be here at a lot less time. Come with me. I'll take you to the lady.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And they'll take you out. You see the two guards that you were talking with just kind of raise an eyebrow. Axel, roll me a perception check.
Perception. Not one.
Sweet. You don't see them.
Great.
You watch as they disappear in a blink of
Damn
an
it.
eye. Like you turn away
Shit.
for 1 second, and they're gone.
Oh, that's rough. Oh. Okay.
But they were definitely very, very sus.
I
You
swear
coming,
I
Axel?
just saw something. Yeah, yeah, I'm coming.
Okay. I'll just get you guys to place your tokens here. I actually have that map somewhere else. So, just bear with me. Meanwhile, the trio in the marketplace. Where will we find you next?
I was going to try to convince Kora to follow me and Vardartis to the Starling meeting.
I mean, yeah, I could do that for the meantime. After that, though, I do have to find some kobolds.
We understand completely, but I would not ask this of you if you were not asked specifically to gain the trust. To gain the trust of a major house would be invaluable to our each and every goal.
All
What,
right.
what would that bring us?
I was already going to accept, but this guy just...
It could bring us name recognition, money standing, food for our hungry, maybe somewheres to keep a better eye on your sister.
Well, that's gonna be difficult. At this point, I think she's gonna head to the dungeons eventually, you know?
And maybe enough influence to keep her out.
Yeah, I guess that's a good plan then.
Getting some money will actually help my family too, so yeah. Let's do this then.
Okay.
I hope these kobolds are fine, wherever the fuck they are.
Oh, I'm sure they're fine. I mean, aren't they intelligent creatures?
No.
Oh, then they're fucked.
Yeah, I figure as much. They just get a lot of trouble. It's kind of like your sister in some way, how you said. So
Oh, dear.
yeah,
That's bad.
yeah, I'm sure they will find for the meantime. So let's do this quick.
Yes,
Alright.
let's get this over with in a timely manner so that we all can go babysit our children once again.
Oh yeah.
Technically not my children. Apparently my mother's children in some shape or form, but whatever. Let's go.
Yes.
So that means they're your siblings. How many of them?
I mean, in total, I think 3.
Ooh, that's not a good number. So sorry for you.
Roll a quick history check for me, Kora.
History check. All right.
Yep.
Gonna use physical dice if you don't mind.
Please go ahead. I think this will be your first roll.
Yeah. History?
Mm-hmm.
Trap roll. I have no proficiency in it. 7.
You remember 3. You remember 3. For now.
Yeah, about 3.
You remember 3, but at the same time, you also remember Binga, so technically 4, but you're not sure about the third one.
And yeah, I don't really know about that one. I just know about the 3.
That's still a lot of siblings.
My parents are weird.
That can be terrifying.
Yeah.
They're not all like my sister, right?
No, they're all like your sister.
Oh, that's I feel your pain.
All right, so
I mean,
the three of you are going. Sorry to cut you off. I'm just looking at
No,
the time.
I was just
Um,
going to continue talking, but let's continue the thing. I want to see what happens.
Absolutely. I would love to keep you guys role playing, but I'm just looking at the time. I know we started late.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay to play for another 20 minutes and then we'll wrap it up?
Yep, all good
Yeah,
here.
sure.
Okay. Vretiel, Axel, you guys do good with that as well?
Yep.
Phoenix. I mean, Saint just said that they will be right back.
Okay, so we'll count him in as a yes. Okay. Sounds good. I have a conundrum because there's a couple of threads that I was like, oh, who could go here? Who will go here? So I just need to make sure that this map is hidden because this could get dicey.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're not there.
Shall we close our eyes?
Nope. I figured it out. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to use this song. So if you're listening to the stream later on, you'll be able to hear this song. But for now, yes. I will share the link in the music bot thing, so if you guys want it, it will be available. We'll play for another 20 minutes, and if Zane is watching or paying attention, we'll be playing for another 20 more minutes before we wrap up. Okay, some creepy music. Because your partner in crime isn't here at the moment, we can continue with where the other two are. If that's okay with you.
Yep, perfectly fine.
Great. And I'm just setting up this particular scene because I forgot one token. Like, I'm looking for one token, so just bear with me. The three of you, what I'll get you three to do is I'm going to move your tokens to the appropriate locations. You're headed off to the East Shanty. And I do have a map prepared for it, but I'm going to wait until next week to reveal that map. Just because I am not sure what you guys will find. And I don't know if a fight will break out.
Okay.
that is all. I mean, there's been about 3 or 4 fights that you guys sidestepped. So we'll see what happens. Great. As you be going to the East Shanty, can someone just let me know when Zane comes back in? Cool. As you step into the East Shanty, there's 2 things that all of you would recognize. Sisten, Vardartis, and Kora right away as you get here. There is the smell of hopelessness, which really smells like people just down on their luck. That really raunchy, bad egg kind of smell that somebody hasn't washed for days. The smell of sweat, smell of blood, the smell of just sickness is in the air. It's not a very pleasant place here at the shanty. There just seems to be a lot of people also in tents that are highly, how do I put it, that look highly sick. Some look very starved almost, to a degree. And you're not quite sure how things are happening. Like, you're not quite sure who is in charge here. You don't see a Lady Starling immediately or at all as you enter the East Shanty. I need all 3 of you to make perception checks for me, please.
Yep.
And then
It's gonna be a 21.
21.
Thing for me.
Same for you. Nice.
6. I'm distracted.
6. Absolutely distracted. You see, Kora, there's a lot of people here that look very ill. They look tired, and as you walk past one of them, you can kind of see like they're nothing but bags of skin and bones. You see various caravans like just littered everywhere. A couple of the more healthier folks are standing up. It looks like they just came from Dornwich, like they just came to Dornwich from someplace more wealthier. But this is where people go to, from what you understand, to try to set up shop, similar to where you guys are, but they don't have much. In fact, a lot of the things that they have, it's just like it's almost like they had run away with just barely the skin on their back or the clothes on their back. However, and just to kind of give you guys a little bit of space to work with, just imagine right now you're in the shanty. As you're walking through the shanty together, walking through these tents, talking, just keeping a close watch on your person, you do manage to see a couple of very interesting individuals. You see I wonder if I should do this here or now. Yeah, I'm gonna do this here and now. Kora and Sisten, I need you to make the highest wisdom saving throw you can possibly make.
Oh, okay. Wisdom save?
Yeah, for both of you.
Oh, but I don't have 13.
13, okay.
Alrighty. That is. Oh, but there. Sorry. I'm looking like a 6.
Great. In the middle of the most dirtiest, dankest kind of like street you can find, 4 individuals kind of catch your eye.
Oh.
And the moment you see these 4 individuals pass, it's almost like being taken out of body in a way as they're rushing past you. You see a tall woman with long flowing hair, beautiful kind of toga kind of attire, but hooded, wearing a hood. You see a gentleman also wearing a hood, walking past you, rushing almost beyond the people who are sick here in the streets. And as you are standing there, they kind of whoosh back past. One after the other, just whooshing past. You see the one catch a look at you, Sisten, and the moment they do so, you have the biggest headache of your life, affecting your brain. Meanwhile, Kora, you look on the back of this very heavily armored gentleman with red hair and bushy beard across his face. This huge warhammer, just like how they're holding it, you don't know, but they kind of remind you of Axel momentarily. But as you do so, both of you will take 2d12 psychic damage.
Oh, cheer.
2d12?
2d12. Let's see if I roll low.
I don't have the amount of HP to handle that. Wait.
Fantastic. 15 psychic damage. Do you guys both
Yeah.
go down?
I do.
I do? What the fuck? My max HP is 14.
Mine's 13.
Fantastic.
What the fuck?
Vardartis,
I should have gone.
You watch as 4 individuals pass by, and you don't know what happened, but both Kora and Sisten fall down, clutching their heads. You see blood kind of dripping from Sisten's nose a little bit, and from Kora's like eyes, you can kind of see her eyes glow this weird, strange light.
What the hell is going on with you two? Hello?
You are all by yourself in the middle of a dusty place, looking around here. It is not safe, and you know you are not in a safe area whatsoever.
Do we go unconscious? Do we
You are-
actually go?
You are completely unconscious, and Vardartis, as you lean down, you can kind of you feel their bodies. They are cold to the touch.
Damn.
Ooh. What
Oh,
the
shit.
hell happened? I guess this sort of area is not good for them. He'll cast Cure Wounds on both of them.
All right. As you spread your magic a little bit here and there, you see a strange individual approach you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but can I roll the the healing for both?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Please roll because you're doing this while
Oh.
you're being approached.
All right, so Sisten, you get 5, and 7 for Kora.
Thank God.
Great.
Ouch! Jesus.
Good
As-
lord.
As this person approaches, for the people in the stream, I don't mean to use this kind of art because I don't know who drew it, but it is a sick looking art piece. And I really wanted to use it, so I'm going to use it because it's pretty sick and I've used it multiple times. And it's a little bit of a taste for my personal world. A little bit.
Oh, damn.
That's cool.
You see this individual with a mask over top of their face, a beret over their hair, jingles and jangles. It's completely out of place here. And as they approach, they look at you, cock their head. You don't see their pupils of their eyes. But for a moment, Vardartis, after you finish healing Kora and Sisten, and as they rouse to wake up from whatever bit of magic hit them, which we will explore next week.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, damn.
We will definitely explore it next week, for sure. You see them kind of turn their head a little bit. And just stare
Are you
at
guys-
you.
Oh. He's still staring at me.
Oh, very much
I mean,
so.
I guess Vardartis will go like, is it okay if I draw you?
You see the finger go up to their mouth as if they're saying a whisper. And Kora and Sisten, as you rouse too, you see that Vardartis is looking at some strange point, almost invisible. Like he's looking into thin air as he's asking this question to whatever entity is there. The entity looks at you, Vardartis, and without a whisper disappears. And as they disappear in a shock of raven feathers.
Oh.
Oh.
And
Oh.
mist
Oh no.
goes down into the ground.
I'm smelling death.
Oh, that's interesting. You don't see that every day. And then he'll look at the others. What the hell happened to you two?
I don't know. Everything hurts. The squirt just stays on the ground.
I was gonna ask you the same thing. God, my head.
Why am I okay and you guys are down? I guess you're not used to this type of scene.
That's not it. That's definitely not it.
Vardartis, you can't be this dense, can you?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what happened to you guys.
God, everything hurts. Why?
But Vardartis, it's well known that that I escaped my family's slaughter. In what universe would seeing unfortunate wretches surpass that enough to knock me out?
Oh, fair point. Fair point.
God, who were you talking to when we came to? My vision still blurs.
I mean, would Vardartis remember, or would he forget about the guy, about the person?
Make a religion check for me, and with disadvantage,
Oh dear.
and also add your perception modifier.
Well, that would be 7.
7. You think about the individual that you just saw, and it's gone.
I don't know actually.
You don't know.
No, I don't.
This.
I was probably imagining things.
I mean, if you imagine
Aren't-
things, we just went down. Whatever happened, it's probably didn't affect you as much.
Where is Lady Rosamund?
Oh yeah, we were gonna go see that. Ah,
He-
fuck.
Doesn't seem to be here, but can I draw you guys? This is the first time I see you all beat up like this, and it's you know, it would make an interesting drawing.
Okay, are you serious?
Oh yes, I am serious.
Vardartis,
Yes.
I somehow see the resemblance between you and your sister in moments like these.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing, friend. I stagger back to my feet and kind of limp around, taking another look, trying to find any place that Rosamund would have mentioned.
Sure. As you do so, you see 3 figures run up to you in this space, all wearing hoods. Very, like, they're not hiding themselves very well. You see Rosamund come up to you and go, "Come with me, hurry! Don't stay in this place.
What?
Come on, quick!"
I stumble past subconsciously, and I'd have dagger in hand.
Kora's just using the staff that she has in hand, like, to hold herself up, because, yeah, no, that shit hurt it.
Vardartis would just follow, you know, drawing Sisten and Kora like that.
Absolutely. You follow Rosamund, her guard, and you watch as 2 little kobolds come up from behind you, just kind of flanking you as if to protect your rear, as all of you kind of follow Rosamund into a place. You duck into an alleyway, and as you do so, you hear a creak in the door. And that's where we're going to leave you guys here for now. We're going to get back to the other 2, because next week we'll see what kind of shenanigans your DM has prepared.
I will puke right outside the door.
Absolutely. You puke, and one of the kobolds, you see wave of magic, a bit of prestidigitation, almost like they're covering your tracks as they go along.
Oh, interesting. Can you do that again?
You watch as
He's drawing.
You watch as as one of the kobolds kind of looks at you, Dart, and goes, "Shh."
Why? We don't see that every day.
Nope.
That's fuck.
Having said that, we're gonna go where these 2 guys are, because we need to wrap up a little bit quickly here. Vretiel and Axel, you follow this kind of guard as he kind of walks in. Miss, the inspector is here. Oh, good. Please let them come in. This is Lady Maria. I believe I said her name was Maria, yes.
Trying to remember proper etiquette. Offers a hand over a bow. Hello, I am Vretiel. This is my associate, Axel. I am a investigator all the way from Slegacia, trying to make my roots here. So sorry for your loss, but I truly wish to bring this injustice to hand.
I'm very glad you came at such short notice. Please come in. This is the scene of the crime.
Just say forward front because I feel like there's a small misunderstanding. I am not the investigator you sent for. I'm an investigator that
Oh no.
No.
heard of the
Oh
incident
my god.
and decided to come in and help.
Then please get out. You're not welcome here. Are you
But
guards?
Fuck.
You lied and
Lady,
you watch as the
I
cat...
did not lie. I just told you. I told the guards that I was an investigator that came in. They gave you
Oh,
misinformation. And honestly, I'm quite annoyed that they did that. Lady Maria Blackthorn, I really am sorry for your loss. And I wish to be honest with you because I know for a fact that people around you have not.
I want you to make the highest persuasion check you can possibly make.
Does he get advantage since I'm here?
No,
Yeah.
just the
Fuck.
highest. The
Why?
absolute
It's just
highest.
honesty.
Absolutely. But you're just go ahead. Let's see what happens.
Honestly,
Yeah,
sometimes not great.
Oh, honestly, for me, 18. That's really good for me.
Fantastic. You watch momentarily as a look of panic crosses her eyes. The guard at the door, now that he knows that you are not actually properly part of the investigative team and has brought you into a place where his charge is by himself, he whistles. You hear the steps of guards coming up and down the stairs.
Shit.
I really apologize for this misunderstanding. I thought I was very clear to the guards downstairs that I am just a person looking in and wish to provide my services.
You have
For
papers.
maybe. Yes, I have papers from Slegacia. Did they not show you my papers?
You watch as the panic crosses, the anxiety goes across your face.
I am so
you
sorry.
see all of that cross momentarily in the middle. And just as that happens, we're going to cut. And we'll come back to you two next week because we're done our session.
Oh my god.
Why did you tell the truth?
Because my character's lawful, damn it.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my-
he would have.
I'm very confused. I thought they knew. I was like, oh, there's a lie going on, and I just want to clear up a misunderstanding.
As far as you're aware, because you have a fairly decent insight, it's very possible that the lady of the house in Blackthorn mistook your papers for being officially the investigator in charge. Even looking at her, Axel can tell because he's got far greater reading the room capabilities for a couple of things. Axel can tell that she's distraught and that whatever had happened to her mom really is a traumatic thing.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy for my I have a 0 persuasion. People skills is not always the best.
That was a really good one, and if it had been a little bit more than 18, I would have let you have it.
I hope my childlike appearance helps in this case.
We'll find out next week.
Next time.
Yay!
Definitely not getting paid for this job.
What? I have some leeway, but I'm mostly lawful.
I'm so excited. I knew this was going to happen. to some degree. There would have been a split, but I'm very seriously pleased and surprised by how you guys are splitting up and doing certain things. Just quite naturally, just being drawn to certain characters and how you guys are interacting. It's giving me so much joy as a DM. So thank you guys. I feel super honored to have you as players. And
Aw.
because I feel super honored, as promised, you are now all at level 3.
Power to the depths!
And also, as promised, regarding your ASI, the way I'm leveling you guys up because you had lower stats than average. You will get another +3 to any ASI ability that you have.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Again, it's ASI only, so your ability score improvement
All right.
up to a max of 20. So if you go over 20 in one stat, then you cannot go any more in that stat.
Let's see if I roll a 1 on my hit dice.
Yes, let's see. Let's see.
Again.
What happens?
I got 6. Okay, happy.
Perfect. How about everybody else?
4, 5, 6.
Let's see. D12.
Roll a 3 for my hit point dice. Not doing too good on my hit
7.
HP.
Man, oh man.
I got though meta magic. Woo! I got
Woo!
more sorcery points.
Ooh.
That's gonna be fun. Which ones do I got at the moment?
How
I
about you,
forgot.
Sisten, Axel, Vardartis? How are you guys doing with your HP and your things?
Yep.
Well, I'm just letting the HP do it normally for me.
Yeah.
So now my max HP is 18.
Nay.
I'm at night.
19. Woof. You guys are getting
I'm-
bigger and buffer. I'm loving it. Now I can hit you with more things.
I'm at 32.
32. Nice. You're going to need it.
Great. That's what I want to hear from my from my DM.
I have an 18. I'm gonna get one shot.
Oh, man.
I'm going to get one-shotted, let's be honest.
Fantastic. Just as an aside, as you go into wherever you're going to go into, as you level up here, just so that I'm honest with you guys, please make sure for particularly Sisten and Kora, since you did take damage beforehand, and you did get cure wounds by Orgoth. You feel a sensation go up and down your back as one of the kobolds casts cure wounds at both of you as well.
Oh, thank God.
So you will be narratively full at the start of next week's adventure.
So would you say that we will be like what, like at least for me, 15 or full HP?
Yeah, full HP. You leveled up just recently, so you'll be up at full HP at the start of next.
Okay.
I have to homebrew.
And
Yeah.
that ASI, is that +3 to a single score? Can we split it up?
You can split it up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just you get 3 ASI points. And again, the reason why I'm doing this, for those of you who are watching, it's because they got really low stats. I gave them like an 8, a 10, 11, 12, and a 13 for their highest stats for a couple of things. So like they have very low stats. And at every level up, they've been given ASI points. So they're now at level 3. They have a total of 5 ASI points that they should have gotten altogether. So this would make these 3 points will probably help them in days to come. With that said, as we wrapped up and wind down, one final question as I let you guys go, because I'm pretty sure it's getting late for some of you. How did you like this session? What
Really
are your-
fun.
What are
Fun.
your... Oh, thank you. And
Oh, that was fun, but crazy as well.
And what are your thoughts on what's going to happen next for you and your characters, and what kind of things are you getting from the mysteries that you've been given?
I mean, at the moment, I'm mostly like, why the hell is Vardartis the only one who saw that person?
Why
Yeah,
the
I'm
fuck
getting
did I get knocked
strong.
out?
That's like almost like Raven Queen vibes right there.
Yeah,
It really does, yeah.
She even kind of looks like the Vox Machina Raven Queen from the
yeah,
art.
she does.
Yep. That's what I was gonna say.
I think I might have been inspired.
I mean, I'm like, did she just choose Vardartis as a champion or some shit?
Oh,
Terrible type of champion, you know?
Yeah.
Level 4 is going to be the base character concept too. So that's when I'm supposed to be picking my multi-class, but I need a better relationship with the guy I know or a new relationship. So depending on how creepy this chick is.
For right now, just for clarification, the only person who saw it was Orgoth. Or, sorry, Vardartis.
Yep.
And the two of you woke up and you guys are going somewhere with this Lady Starling lady who's equally as sus as everybody else in this city.
Yeah,
Hi.
with Vardartis just drawing you guys all hurt.
So far, hopefully be less sus of everyone because I put trust in Vretiel's assessment, insightful assessment of her.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
know.
People talker. I'm good at just finding shit, okay? Most people look at me as a kid. God.
Sorry, to understand again, we get like 3 points for like the ability score, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You can put 3
Yep.
points into one whole score, or you can split up the points and put them into different abilities.
Hell yes.
The max your ability score can go up to is 20, and then after 20 you can't take any more for that.
I have a
particular
19 on
set.
charisma. Fuck yeah.
Okay, full on. All right, noted. Axel, you were about to say something, and then I think everybody interrupted
Yeah.
you.
Sorry.
You're all good. So I get an extra appendage because of my thing, and I know you
Yes.
wanted to like random roll of the dice. It
Yeah,
can we do that now by chance to see where it would? So how would we do that?
so I want you to roll me a d4, and I like to
Okay.
go based off north, south, east, and west.
Okay.
So if you roll a 1, it'll be the top of your head. Okay. If you
All
roll
right.
a 2, it'll be somewhere below.
Okay.
If you roll a 3, it'll be the left side of the body. If you roll a 4, it'll be on the right side of the body. And I will let you describe what that appendage looks like
Okay.
without being naughty.
Boom. Yes, that is. It's going to be on top of my head.
Perfect. You have an appendage on the top of your forehead. I'm kind of picturing. I'm picturing Axel suddenly gets faux hawk or something. An alfalfa sprout kind of moment.
Yeah. It happens when I enter rage. So I'm thinking that we're going with the jaws.
Yo, let's do it. Let's do it.
So he's gonna have some jaws coming out from his forehead.
Yo.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
almost like a persona kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
by the way, the ESI thing, is it like override score or
Yeah, I think so. You can just, it's like
Yeah.
a manual entry.
because I could get my charisma to 20 with that.
Yo.
No, bro.
Do it.
No, I have 19. I wanted to get 20 first.
This entire group is filled with charismatic talkers.
Actually, I think it's only the bard and the sorcerer. I don't know if the rest
Yeah,
are
I
actually.
feel like yeah.
Which I think both of them have actually not talk or do something that has to do with charisma.
I mean, I did persuade a couple of times, but
Yeah,
Definitely
I'm
not in the
going-
negatives.
I'm going to be
Intimidated.
going for 20 charisma very soon, but not quite yet.
woohoo.
I got
Yeah.
16 at the moment.
I'm out of the negatives for intelligence finally. So
Yay! Street smart.
Street smart.
Street smart.
Question: Wither and Bloom, it's not a spell I can pick, right?
Yeah,
Or-
I'm not sure if we're allowed to use Wither and Bloom. I will have to double check. With Project
Got it.
Aurora rules, I would like to say it should be okay because I've seen it in play. But I'll just let me double check with Sensei and I'll get back to you on that one. For now,
Got
choose your secondary spell, and then if you're allowed to have it, then just switch up your spell list.
Okay. I do have another question.
Yeah.
I can change my spells every time I level up. That's how sorcerer works, right? So I can like spells that I have already picked, I can change it for something else.
I think so. I believe that's how the class works. Let me double check on that one as well. I'd need to check on the rules, but that sounds about right.
Just to make sure, because I do want to change some spells.
Because you're a wild magic sorcerer, correct?
I am indeed.
You haven't cast magic in a bit.
Oh,
I gotta
which I
think
actually
about that.
would like.
I will think about that for sure. If anybody has identified magic or some sort of like reading magic thing, basically you'll be able to do what old Gaffis was able to do in the market. From moving forward, now that you're at a higher enough level. So that hopefully will.
I don't
help
think
you.
we get that spell for a while though.
No, but
Oh no, we do.
I'm pretty sure.
Actually,
you
it's,
have one.
it's like a first level spell.
Yeah,
thing
identify
they-
is but I did
Yeah.
not pick that up. So
I think as a sorcerer I don't have it, but I'm going to pick detect thoughts because I think it's gonna be helpful.
oh yeah, we need
Okay.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have flexible casting. You can use your sorcery points to gain additional spells. You can create spell slots that you used. I haven't seen. Let me see here. Switch spells or change spells. Nope. There's a lot of things for spells with sorcerers. I think it would be under Font of Magic, but let me just double check on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, Meta Magic is one of them. I know you get additional sorcerer spells. You're wild magic though.
Do I have only 4. Yeah, I was wondering, do I get more than 4?
1 second. Because you have wild magic, you could cast any spell, right? Like any spell could happen the moment you cast a spell. I don't see anything about changing spells on your spell list.
If
Sorcerer.
I remember correctly, ain't it a thing of once you level up, you can switch spells, and it's a Tasha's guide to
Mechanic.
everything. Yeah.
So I just found the rule. So the short answer is yes, sorcerers can change out their spells, but they can only do it when they level up. And they
Okay,
can
so I can do that.
only switch out one at a time.
Got it.
That is also actually part of PHB. Player's Handbook. Yeah. Page 101. Again, when you gain a level in this class, you can choose one of the sorcerer spells you know and replace it with another spell from the sorcerer spell list, which also must be of a level for which you have spell slots. So if you have, I think you're just getting into your level 2 spell slot list.
Yes, I just got my level 2 spell slots on the second one.
Yeah. So
I only have 4 spells, so I thought sorcerers would get more than that.
yeah. Once you get to level 4, I will note that because you've been getting a lot of free ASI, you will be able to, because I'm a very generous DM, you'll be able to get the 2 ASI and a feat.
Ooh. I mean, it's the level like a level 4,
which means
level 4 you get.
Which
feats
means when
already,
we
yeah.
end this particular arc, where 2 of members are confronting a grieving woman with their honesty, which is true facts. It was under their assumption that you were the person that they were looking for. And 3 of you are about to enter something very suspicious. We'll see what happens. We'll see if you guys all get back together again and take over the world.
Yeah.
That's the goal place to live, and then I need to go find some demon to worship or something.
Or some.
And just to make things a little bit easier, I know, somebody wanted a great steel sword.
Mm-hmm.
A huge steel sword. I will let you know right off the bat, I have a sword that I have in mind to give to you as a player. But it's going to require work because, as per this campaign rules, this is all about campaign building and making money. And so far, you guys have found trouble.
But no money.
No money.
No money.
A kobold stole money, which I would really much rather to get back.
The thing is, that's not your money.
I know.
That's not. That's not.
That's
These
their money.
motherfuckers. These motherfuckers own me.
They think it's their money, but it's not their money.
It's not.
And to help you guys out a little bit, for those of you who love taking notes, particularly those who love taking notes, I am posting into the TRA notes 3 things that we weren't able to get to in this session, but your characters would know just because you're in the market and your 4 stooges would have been talking about it. One of them is a hint as to what the prices are for rental properties within Dornwich. So take a look at that. We'll get into that after you guys survive next week. If you survive next week.
Yeah, I was about to say.
If we survive, oh dear.
If we survive.
I mean, I hope we get a full rest. But
no spells were used except for cure wounds, so you don't get back your spell slots yet. If you've cast any spells recently in this particular session, we'll find out next week.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind, Vardartis.
at least with the level, I have extra spell slots now, so that's all right.
Yeah. I hope that helps. For those of you who are watching, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to join us in further sessions, come join us with Project Aurora. All of the information is in the doobly-doos and the other doos alike. I feel like I've talked a lot. I think we're done. We're good. We're ready to go. We're done for the night. Do you guys want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
See y'all later. Arrivederci.
2 people died.
Bye.